back. We're back. We're back. First user game. What's good, man? What's good, man? I was. I had the worst loss. I lost. They scored 90 points on me. Oh. Yeah, it's these players like my main issue was the interceptions. Cause I watched my game back and like I held them for the first half, and then the second half when I started throwing those interceptions, it was over for me. Oh, yeah. If you're not used to the play actions and options, yeah, Air Force. That's all Air Force does.
Springs and Falcon Stadium. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the North Dakota State Bison and the Air Force Falcons. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, I just finished speaking with the Air Force.
You might got me. Like I had a losing record against everybody last season, so
we weren't sure what to expect today, but
yeah, so
turned out to be beautiful.
like I'm not that good on offense. I'm good on defense, but offense is what always catch me.
Appreciate that, Holly.
Yeah, you just gotta adjust and everything.
The ball is teed up and the Bison ready to kick it away and get this game started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. The give to the big fullback. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
How do you not respect the big fellas? This doesn't take you back in the time machine to the days when a fullback was on the field every single play. Then you're missing out because fullbacks are awesome. They're just low maintenance. They're not divas like wide receivers. They just block most of the time, don't say much. And then you give them the football, and occasionally you get some big plays like this, and they hit somebody so hard they got snot bubbles coming out of their nose.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. And now on second down for this offense. Handoff to the fullback. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Coaches look at this stat every single football game. How do you execute on third down? And a lot of times, man, it's about being in position and making plays, and that's exactly what he did. The right spot, breaking on the football, being physical, setting the tone in this football game.
He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Got enough for the first. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
It's so hard to play defense when you've got things in front of you. Everybody going one direction, somebody coming back the other direction. You can't trust your eyes. Really good job by the offense, giving you some eye candy, something to look at so it wasn't easy coming downhill right at you. Hard to diagnose plays.
Might as well give it to him again. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle, and you saw it on that play.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Hayes. Williams open on the right side. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory.
Nice complementary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job on the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
On the run, it's Scott. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short.
Here we go. Ready? 30, 30. Jet. 2290 Mountain. 2290 Mountain.
Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Pulls it in. It's Collins. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Down, ready. Blue 22, blue 22. Ready to go.
They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
2nd down, they'll go to the air.
Oh,
How about
man.
that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
That's a really great play by the defender, and we obviously know the defense gave up a ton of points there last time out. Coaching staff told us, David, they wanted to be more aggressive this game, and here you go. The opening drive of the game, great job by the defender that time, breaking on the ball, swatting it away, and trying to send a message to the offense.
Well, and sometimes the defenders, they're trying to make plays. They're trying to catch it, and a lot of times because of that, they misjudge the football. I like knocking it down, making sure the receiver doesn't catch it. They were challenged all week about a negative performance a week ago. Good to see them come out early with some energy and making some plays.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Give to the running back. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. Off the play fake. Shoots it to the left.
Oh, man.
That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down.
That's a big missed opportunity by the defense there, guys. If he's able to make that interception, all of a sudden, their offense is back on the field. But now, because he dropped it, it's still 4th down. And, of course, they're in field goal range.
Hey, man.
Absolute shank. Missed it. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Big fullback's got it.
Oh,
There's
that.
a crease. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
Those fullbacks are grown men. Those guys are constantly hitting linebackers and blocking the whole entire game. So when you get a chance to give the big boy the ball, it's always, and you know what it is? It's a morale boost for everybody on the whole field. Everybody gets jacked up, and he finally gets to touch the football.
Tried to fight his way forward, but he didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to hand it off to the fullback for a quick hitter, but just nowhere to go. The defensive line, great job getting penetration to set up that play.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
Yeah, I just feel watching this offense, they need a big play. They need their confidence to get going, get the mojo going, considering they really struggled their last time out. They just don't seem to have figured it out quite yet here in the first quarter.
Gets the back moving. They want a little extra time to think over this 3rd and long as we've got a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
That was lucky.
And it's not panic time yet for this offense, but
wide
last week
open.
was a really bad performance. This week, starting off a little bit slow. They got to find some form of rhythm. They got to find some way, get a few first downs, get some playmakers involved, because right now they just seem out of sync.
He smashes his way through again. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking downfield, it's Hayes. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Still on his feet at the 35. Oh,
that is slow.
Big play on that one as he works his way all the way to the 28-yard line.
Man, is it nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, short pass, but he has such speed, elusiveness, vision, the whole nine. He shows you all of it right there. Catches the football, makes some people miss, gets upfield, and gets the long gain. That is so nice for a quarterback to throw it short, but you get all those yards after the catch.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. From the red zone, it's Scott. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Oh, he's showing fatigue,
In most
too.
offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Blue 22, blue 22. Jet. Go, go.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Gets rid of it. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Man, they could have flipped that field in a hurry, right? They've given up some yards. They're sitting in their own red zone. A chance to make a big play. Yeah, he could have made that interception and could have flipped this field.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. The play action fake. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football.
It's picked off.
Press the wrong button.
He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. And after the pick, there is an injured player who's still on the field. Training staff out there checking on this freshman linebacker. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line.
129.
Give to the fullback. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Running, maybe a crease.
Oh, damn.
Makes it past the marker. He's at the 50. The 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Falcons.
Good play, good play.
Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
You know, we may have a situation here. We might have points, more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Well, guys, Air Force has the lead here. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Hayes. Gets it to him on the screen. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6.
And it's something you learn as a pass rusher all the time, man. If I beat that tackle immediately, right away, there's usually a reason. They're wanting me to run upfield. He plays the screen beautifully. The defensive end stays home, sees it, makes a tackle on the running back, and prevents the big play.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Looking for space. It's Scott. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind it.
Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Trying play action. Makes the catch. It's Myers. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Man, nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be, is just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch.
Got it behind the line. It's Scott. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
Nice job by the wide receiver getting open on that slant route against man coverage. He fakes like he's going to the outside. He's able to create some separation, cross his face, and then secures the catch.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Finding some room. Got enough for the first. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
Well, it's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. We've seen some nice plays throwing it, and how about that one running it too? Great push up front.
New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense.
Here we go. Ready. Blue 30, blue 30. Level.
Looking downfield, it's Hayes.
Stop. Thank you.
Not
Thank you.
quite in rhythm there, incomplete. He's already thrown 1 pick, and look, he might get it together, but it seems like he's a little fouled up in his mechanics. A lot of things coming off his back foot.
And you want to get those feet set and in the ground. Once you start to drift, the ball, when you throw it, is going to drift. So he's just got to iron in, get those feet set, stay square every time he throws the football so he can be a little bit more accurate and stop making some of these bonehead plays.
They'll run play action. Rushes on him. Takes a hit as he
Oh
fires.
my God.
To the end zone and is picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. The Falcons now set to take over on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They'll send the tight end in motion. Give to the big fullback. Turning it on. Picks up the first down. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that.
Well, that's just on the defense. I'm sorry. Fullbacks are not supposed to be able to rip off big runs like that. The defense, they better do a better job tackling as this game goes on.
They'll power it inside with the fullback.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Well, it doesn't get any more open than that. Good read by the quarterback. He was looking for his tight end wide open on the play. Man, you got to make the catch.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds.
Oh no, we don't have a 4th down rule. No.
The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the 1st down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. Look out, he's got room. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
On the move, it's Scott.
Yeah, I went the wrong way.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely
intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
A really nice job by the linebacker there, understanding his responsibilities in that coverage. That's a cover 2 look. So there's 2 safeties playing deep, but the linebacker knows there's nobody underneath him, keeping him close to the line of scrimmage, so he can kind of float back a little bit, watch the QB's eyes, jump the throw, and make the pick.
Run it with the fullback. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the grab on the right. Big play on that one as he works his way all the way to the 28-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man, it's Allen. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
Well, that was a weird one because I think running back screen was called, but the quarterback just saw an open receiver downfield and said to himself, hey, I got an open guy. I'm just going to take it.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Just keep slinging it. It's complete to the left. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
They'll move the tight end. Sticks it in his belly. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Zings it complete to the right. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Falcons. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And after starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like they just left plays on the field in that first game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB's making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes. They haven't turned the football over. It's a different-looking offense here in game 2.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To throw, it's Hayes.
Oh.
Working that wide receiver screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
Using his legs, it's Scott. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and setting the tone on this drive.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Snagged out of the air. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. He might want another play. Wants to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Allen. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
I don't know if the defense came into this one expecting the fullback to be a weapon catching the ball, but that play didn't look like they were ready for him. He catches it, turns it upfield for the first.
And the Falcons peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Yeah, and the fullbacks don't run long routes. Most of the time you keep those guys short off of a little play action or a run fake. Gets the catch, secures it, gets a little bit of yardage.
Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. They'll go to the fullback. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I love it. What a play call. Going to the fullback in the running game, and he shows you that he's got some ability. This guy was a big-time high school running back, and he shows you the wiggle. He's got some ability to break tackles, and he helps his offense out.
Creates a little room. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. And the defense wraps up the first half by taking it to the quarterback and getting the sack. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. Let's get things popping this week with Kentucky taking on the number 10 team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. And it's the Wildcats looking to make it 3 straight victories to start the new year.
That is not
so
what I
far,
said.
so good. They lead this one in the first half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Not hard to figure out why they trail to start this 3rd quarter. 3 first-half turnovers.
So if you're on offense, let's just stay out of our way and find out what happens here in the second half. We're not even giving ourselves a chance because we keep turning the football over. If we can do that, we've got a chance to come back in this game.
I think it's a crazy balance between being really aggressive in the second half and finding ways to make plays, but also not shoot ourselves in the foot, right? Like, they didn't live well on that in the first half. Let's see if they can be a little bit more aggressive while still taking care of the football.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
To the air, it's Hayes. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Well, this offense has really struggled so far early in this game, and the passing game particularly. A lot of that is on the quarterback, but at some point you need guys to step up and help him out. That was a very good throw. His receiver has got to be able to make that catch. It just takes one play to get momentum and build some confidence, but the guys around the quarterback, they've now got to step up for this offense.
Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. The give to the fullback. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 4, let's go.
Off play action. Throws for the tight end. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And man, the tight end just hasn't been a factor all game. No catches, finally find an opportunity to try to get him open, throw him the football, and the connection still doesn't work. Something about this quarterback-tight end connection today just hadn't been on the same page.
It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Working that left side now. There he goes. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Ward. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Quarterback keep. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. stop him right at the line of scrimmage, bringing up 4th down. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. Fullback's got it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, they get the first down, going for it on 4th and 1, and they're in that fringe area right now in their opponent's territory. So important for them to keep the momentum going because they've got to be thinking, we're scoring points here. We're going to pay this drive off.
Give to the fullback. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
The run to the left. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
Oh, he makes the catch. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Air Force. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the 2nd half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. They only need about the length of the football to convert on 2nd down. Keep it on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the 1st down, new set of downs, let's go.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Scott. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Winning 1st down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that 1st down.
Complete. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
The give to the back. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Scanning the field, it's Hayes. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in, it's Collins.
This offense was just hoping for
They're
one
making
big
their
play.
cuts
They
slow
finally
as
got it.
hell.
They're trailing big in this game, and they needed that pitch and catch to put them on the doorstep to make this a game again. Give them credit. They never lost their confidence. They never stopped being aggressive, and finally 2 guys hook up. Massive play for the offense.
Might have a chance. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Right back to him on the ground. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on 3rd down expecting him to get the ball again.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
And I think that's exactly what we're going to need to see from this offense, man. Once the field starts to shrink, you get on this side of the field, you're down by 10 points, man. You need to put the ball in the end zone. Like, you're thinking touchdown, not field goal. And they really got to be physical, establish this run game, and do everything they can to get 7 on this drive.
Come on.
Outside the pocket, lets it go.
Oh,
and the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Dropping back, it's Hayes. Right on target this time. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
To the air on first down. Quickly complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, he'll throw it. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Thought I had that on the outside.
First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. The give to the fullback. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at the 17.
Who are you telling? Hey, that's my what was that, like my 4th trip to the red zone? Damn, man.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Give to the big fullback. Defense makes a stand as the clock runs down to 0. That's the end of the quarter. Air Force has the lead here. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One final period to play, and we'll see who can grab that W as we start the 4th. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. This time he wants to throw. They're working that left side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Falcons can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Allen. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
And the Falcons have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Floats it out in space. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw again. Grabbed behind the line. It's Allen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Nice job there by the defense, not forgetting about the fullback. He's not just a lead blocker. He can catch the ball in this offense, too. They were aware of that, and they were able to make the tackle.
As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Back open in the middle. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
Defense is about learning the plays. 3rd down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, they got to figure out what they're doing.
Makes it past the marker. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Falcons pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Reads it, fires complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Handoff to the fullback. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And they're kind of going to their closer now, right? Like they give it to the physical guy that gets downhill, north-south, right away, hard to tackle, falls forward, paving holes, and this is a good opportunity for this offense to keep pounding and try to run that clock.
He's right there.
That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
On 3rd down, offenses have their plays. What they like in 3rd and short, what they like 3rd and medium, 3rd and long. Great job by the offense having success. Now it's incumbent upon the defense to learn their plays and try to shut it down throughout the game.
Gets it to the back. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And that's a really good job by the defense understanding leverage. I can't let that fast sucker get outside of me towards the sidelines. Nice job expanding with him and then going and making a tackle. One of the hardest things to do in football is tackle guys in the open field. Great job going and getting him on the ground.
And after that last one, perhaps the emphasis should be on forward pass on 2nd down.
Damn.
Grabbed in the
I
backfield.
lost
It's
where
Allen.
he was at.
Touchdown Falcons! And they take it in for 6 more points. His 3rd touchdown in this game and his 3rd on the season.
And this offense looking more and more like themselves. This is what we're accustomed to seeing. Last week, more of a blip, right? 0-1 to start the season. Kind of had some bad vibes, some bad mojo. Bounced right back, putting up a ton of points. And this one is all but over. 1-1 is here for this team.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. On the delay, it's Scott. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
effective draw plays in the running game really begin with the quarterback. The quarterback's got to be a great salesman. You got to really make the defense think it's pass. You keep your eyes focused downfield until the last possible second, turn around and hand it off. And by that point, the defensive ends have rushed way upfield, and there's less bodies for the running backs to have to maneuver around before finally moving forward.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
Pulls it in. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Finds his man. It's Collins. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. Back to throw, it's Hayes. Pressure coming.
Oh,
and
that was a
he's sacked.
fantastic
Great work
quarterback.
there by this defense.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. Knocked down quickly after the pick, but that offense says thank you very much, and they'll have it at the 43. And the Air Force offense ready to take over. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
So now it's 2nd and long. The big fullback's got it. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And this fullback is just dependable, and he's versatile. He's not just a guy that can block. He can catch the ball, and like you saw right there, you can hand it off to him, and he can generate you explosive plays.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Give to the fullback. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And you give it to the big boy. I like that. Those guys are really stout. They're usually not very tall, thick as can be, used to hitting linebackers. That's what they chew on linebackers for a living. I love when you give them the football, they lower their shoulder and get that first down.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And he'll be brought down, and he has them set up with a 1st and goal as we've reached the 2-minute timeout. And the Falcons, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll try to race to the edge on 1st and goal with the wide receiver. Oh, that did not go as planned except for the defense. They were right there to make the big stop.
Everybody loves those trick plays, man, those misdirections. But the problem is when you stay home and you play the play really disciplined and sound like this defense does, you knock it dead. And a lot of times for a loss and put the offense in a bind.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Big guy smells it. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this offense has had a good day, and more importantly, this team responded from last week. 0-1, didn't look good to start the season, bouncing back, getting a convincing victory. Nice job by this team handling adversity early in the season.
And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. So they move the ball 43 yards on that drive, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Dropping back, it's Hayes. A little screen to the running back. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
I like the play call offensively. I know they lost yards on that one, but you want to try to get this running back the ball in different ways, right? Handing it off, getting him out in the route tree, trying to sneak in some screen passes too.
Bringing the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well.
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now you're just fighting for pride and just try not to get any more points on the scoreboard.
And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. This one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them and absolutely dominating them.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mistakes, David. You really can't play better.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and dominate them start to finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you. You put up a bunch of points and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.